What's up, guys? If you don't know my story, I once weighed over 900 pounds. I sit right over 900 pounds. Now, over the last almost 20 years, I've lost 600 pounds. Now I'm down to almost 300 pounds, but in the last year, I've went back and forth. I've yo-yoed a lot through stress eating, through different things, through not being as vigilant enough. I hadn't really ate unhealthy, but I hadn't stuck to a plan like I needed to. Well, about 6 weeks ago, I started on Weight Watchers, and it's been great. But the holidays came along, and I needed to do something because I went to my mom's, ate a little bit of stuff I shouldn't eat on Thanksgiving Day, and the day before Thanksgiving, I was cooking Thanksgiving Day. I ate some things that I really shouldn't eat. And so I was thinking, what can I do to jumpstart this to get my weight loss going? So I heard about an egg fast a couple of years ago. A friend of mine had posted a video about egg fast, so I started watching it because, I was keto strong for a couple of years. I love keto. I just when you lose hundreds of pounds, I do different things. Well, anyway, so I read up on the egg fast, watched some videos on the egg fast, and so I started Friday on the egg fast. I did not weigh Friday morning because when I had weighed before I left to go out of town, before I went to go to my mom's, I knew that I'd gained a little bit of weight. I'd actually gained some weight from the week before when I weighed in at Weight Watchers. So when I started on Friday, I said, I'm not even going to weigh to the end. So I started my egg fast on the Friday after Thanksgiving. I woke up the next morning and I realized that, wow, I have really lost some weight. Like in one day, I could tell a difference. The fluid I've been holding was gone, so I went and stepped on the scale. So I did not weigh the first day, I weighed the second day. I want you to know, as I stayed on the egg fast, that by the fifth day, the morning of the fifth day of the egg fast, I had lost 19 pounds. Now, I want you to understand, I'd already been doing Weight Watchers. I'd already lost fluid. I'd already lost weight. I had lost 19 pounds. Now, I'm a big guy, and everybody's going to lose it. But every person that I watched videos on, every person I talked to, they've lost weight. Some's lost 7 pounds in 3 days. Some's lost 10. Some's lost 4. So this is how you do an egg fast. Let me phrase, this is how I did the egg fast. Okay, I was eating about a dozen to a dozen and a half eggs a day. Maybe you don't have to eat that many. Maybe you don't have to. That's okay. But I would get up in the morning. I started out the first couple of days and I had a tray of deviled eggs. So I would get up in the morning and I would eat deviled eggs when I woke up. Maybe 2 whole eggs. That'd be 4 halves of deviled eggs. I would drink my coffee. I would drink coffee, eat deviled eggs, drink plenty of fluid. For lunch, I would scramble 4 or 5 eggs and eat that with cheese in it. Probably, I've heard people say maybe an ounce of cheese to every 4 eggs. But anyway, so I would put cheese in my eggs, a lot of butter. It's really important to get your fat content in when you're doing the egg fast. So I would scramble my eggs. Now, you don't have to scramble them. You can fry them. You can boil them. You can mix them in with heavy whipping cream and make crepes out of them. I just chose to scramble them. I'd eat 4 or 5 scrambled eggs at lunch. And then that night, around no later than 7 o'clock, I would scramble 6 eggs with cheese, and that's what I would eat. Now, during the day, I was still drinking like unsweet tea, drinking water, drinking coffee. Y'all, I did this simple diet, and it's amazing. So on yesterday, which would have been the 5th day, I actually broke it up, and I ate eggs that morning, and so I went yesterday for lunch. I went to Ruby Tuesdays, and I got me the hickory bourbon chicken, 1 piece of chicken, and a salad. Put ranch dressing on it. Then last night, I ate my eggs again, and guess what? I still lost a pound overnight. So that's the egg fast as I've done it. I know some of you are going to see this and say, I don't know if that'll work for me. That seems unhealthy, cholesterol. I'm not a doctor. I can tell you I stayed on keto for years. My blood work was perfect. My sister is a nurse, and she didn't believe my blood work would be good. I had to send her screenshots of my blood work. So I was keto strong for 2 years. My cholesterol was good. My sugar was good. I've completely came off all medicine. They take nothing for diabetes. All my sugar medicine I'm off of. So these are my experiences. I'm going to share more videos with you guys, let you know more what I'm doing. Do me a favor, subscribe to this YouTube channel. I hadn't done anything on it in a while. It's got some old workout videos. I'm going to get back in the gym, let you see me in the gym, let me see me on my bike. I want to encourage you because I'm going to be honest with you. I'd probably gained 50 pounds back, and the 50 pounds that I gained back had me feeling miserable. I felt miserable in my health, and then I felt really inferior because I had lost ground in my life. But I'm going to tell you something. I don't want you to feel in fear. I don't want you to feel like you're not good enough. I want you to know that you are, and we're going to do this together. Give the egg fast a try. Again, give it a try. Like I said, you might not have to eat a dozen, but at least eat 6 eggs a day. At least eat 6 eggs a day. Try it for 3 days. Try it for 5 days. I don't suggest staying on it long term. It's not a long-term solution. I'm on Weight Watchers. I still counted my points of everything, and I probably stayed between 20 and 25 points a day because of the stuff I added. Like I would go to Starbucks and get me a sugar-free cinnamon dolce latte with coconut milk. So, you know, I had to have points for that. Or sometimes I'd eat egg bites. I had to have points for that. I'd have points for the butter. I had points for the cheese if I had mayonnaise. So I counted my points just because I love the Weight Watcher system. But that's the egg fast. That's how I've done it. Let me know how it works for you. And remember what I always say, if God be for you, who in the world can be against you? Now go be blessed.